What's up guys, Intellitech Studios here, and today we're going to be doing a quick overview and rundown of everything that I got from my local Catholic charities. I got this entire box full of mostly vacuum parts, but a couple little tech trinkets and accessories as well. So I got this entire box of stuff for $26, which is pretty intense when you'll see what's in here. So I didn't really feel like this would be enough for like a vacuum save because it's just parts. There's no actual vacuums that I got. There were a couple machines they had there. There was an old Electrolux and a Eureka Quick Up and stuff like that, but I passed all that up because none of it seemed super interesting to me. But I got a good amount of stuff. Again, mostly vacuum related, so we'll go through and see what all is in here. We'll kind of go from left to right. So, first thing I got is a lot of these had price tags on them, but they for some reason didn't ring them up with the price tags. So here I have a bunch of bags for my Riccar Super Lights, and these are genuine Hepa bags. So if I open these up, we can see in here, you can see lovely Hepa bags. I'm not sure if these are the right ones for my specific Super Light, but they're for a Super Light. And it appears that there's only two in here, so not a lot, but still genuine Hepa bags. And of course on a Riccar Super Light or an Auric or anything of this design, while these bags, while there aren't that many of them, they last forever because they are huge. So that's really nice. We got some bags. Alright, and then I grabbed a Nintendo Zapper because I love the old school NES, and this is the old school gray variant. So fun fact, these actually originally were gray in this color. This is one of the original ones, but they changed it to orange because there was some confusion about certain toy guns, especially black ones, looking like real guns, and kids were getting shot and stuff like that. So not very good. So at the time, Congress passed a law stating that every single toy gun had to be orange in some way, usually just with a tip on the edge that was orange, so that way you could easily tell that it was not a real firearm. In the case of Nintendo, they just made the entire gun orange. So all the parts that are gray on this unit became orange on the later Zappers. But I like the gray one because it actually matches the aesthetic of the original Nintendo. In fact, I can show that real quick. You can see there's my Nintendo. You can see how the Zapper matches it. Very nice. So, we've got a Nintendo Zapper. Always fun. The girl did warn me that they're untested, but that's understandable. Because one thing to note is that those Zappers, those light guns that old video games use, old consoles use, they do not work on modern LCD TVs. You have to use them on a CRT. So, which I do have, so. I also got a Ps2 controller. Oh wait, this isn't a Ps2 controller, this is a Ps3 controller. Oh wow, how did I didn't notice that. Okay, so this is actually a Ps3 controller. DualShock 3. I thought this was a Ps2 controller. I didn't look that closely at it. Well, there we go. I got a Ps3 controller for, come on, focus, for $2. So that's fun. And I got a little RCA switch box, good for plugging in multiple consoles to a TV. That'll come in handy. I also got some new speakers for my computer because my computer speakers had died. Alright. And here I got some extension wands and a nozzle from what appears to be a shop vac. I believe these are 1.25" though, so I should theoretically be able to use these on a bunch of different things. You can just hear my knees popping. So a good amount of wands and stuff. Here we can see 50 cents. It's just a filter for, I think that's a Power Force Compact. So, crucial vacuum. So 50 cents, might as well get that. Always handy to have extra filters. Here's something pretty cool. This is a hose for an Amway Clear Track, which I do have one of those. So I've got the extension hose for my Clear Track, and this is also 1.25", so again, this could work on plenty of other things as well. So that works. And last non-vacuum related thing, I have a case for a Google Pixel 2 XL. So that's fun. Incipio Dual Pro, those are good cases. So, kind of going a little out of order now. We've got some attachments. Don't know what these are supposed to go to, but we've got a floor tool, we've got an upholstery tool, we've got a little angled adapter, we've got a crevice tool, and we have a set of extension wands. So we got all this. Don't know what these are supposed to go to, but these are obviously just standard 1¼ accessories, so they work on just about anything. So that's nice. Nothing like some extra attachments. Those would work on my clear track as well, because they even match. And then over here, got some more attachments. We also have some manuals in here. So, oh, okay. So this is the attachment kit for the Dirt Devil hand vac. So that's what this is. They had actually 2 of these at the store. I didn't grab any of them because I know I have one already. An advertisement of all the Dirt Devil merchandise. I have a handy quick parts mailer. I wonder what would happen if I sent this in. Probably not much. But yeah, so if we look in here, we've got a shop vac nozzle. It's not supposed to be in here. We've got an adapter of some kind. We've got a hose, a crevice tool, an extension wand, a dusting brush, and a couple other little pieces. And is that a belt? Yeah, it looks like we got a belt too. And there's, looks like another piece of paper in here. Oh wow. I don't know what this is. It appears to be some sort of order form of some kind. Not sure what that's all about. I wonder if that's related to this. But yeah, so a ton of stuff in there for my Dirt Devil, for my little Dirt Devil hand vac, which I do have one, and if I didn't, I could go back and buy the other 2. So I passed up both of those Dirt Devil hand vacs because I already have one. I might even have 2. And I did go to my local Salvation Army, and they had a Dirt Devil Ultra hand vac in the box for $5, which I passed up, which I don't know if I regret it, but if it's still there, whenever I go there again, I will probably pick it up. And then they also, that was the only vacuum related thing they had other than, let me grab this. They did have this at my Salvation Army, and it was only 50 cents. So I went ahead and bought it, even though it's probably not useful. So, a Phantom Thunder convenience kit. Now, I had someone actually request that I send this to them. Don't actually get this. Like, I know there's a ton of these all over eBay. Do not buy this to use these as parts for your Phantom. The belts in here are dry rotted. If you put them on your brush roll, they will snap. And the headlights are crap compared to the headlights that you can buy nowadays. You can buy them from AutoZone. I forgot the exact, or not AutoZone. Yeah, I think it's AutoZone. I forgot the exact name of these light bulbs, but you can buy them. I have them linked in the description of, I believe, my Phantom Fury video, but I could be wrong about that. So, don't bother using old stock parts on Phantoms. Filters are fine, because filters don't really deteriorate all that much, and that's really all you can get anyways. So you'd have to make do if you're still using a Phantom. But don't buy those old stock parts, because they're just worn out and they're not going to work very well. In the case of belts, you can use Dirt Devil style 4-5 belts on both the Fury and the Thunder. So here we have a Dyson switchable floor tool for the DC-14, and I believe this technically goes to the DC-07 as well. I have so many of these. I know I have another purple one of these, and I think I have 2 of the red ones too. So I'm pretty sure I have 2 red and purple ones, and then 2 of these standard purple ones. So that's nice. I mean, these aren't very good tools at all, but it's still nice to have. We have a Zorb tool as well. This one's very yellowed, but it's not a big deal. This is a very basic tool anyways. But yeah, so we've got a Dyson Zorb tool, which it actually doesn't look as yellowed on the camera as it does in real life. But It doesn't feel like it's going to break or anything. Even if it did, there's not really much to go wrong with this. And I think I have one of these anyways, but I think the one I have is the one that fits the newer ones, but I could be wrong. Alright, so everything else that is left is in this bag. So, keeping on the Dyson theme, we've got another one of these Wesselwork Dyson Turbo tools, which these are excellent. So that's nice. I have a spare one of these. In fact, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that that floor tool and that Zorb tool are for a DC-07 Animal, because these tools were only provided back whenever the DC-07 was the main vacuum. By the time the DC-14 came out, they already switched to their own mini turbine head that was way bigger than this. But, so yeah, this was all, these three attachments are probably from someone's DC-07 Animal that they never used these attachments for and found them and donated them. So yeah, we got another Wesselwork Turbo. These are really excellent tools. This is 1 1/4 so you can use this on anything. And it's a pretty solid quality turbo brush. It's actually not as good as the tangle-free turbine from Dyson, but out of all the old school Dyson turbo heads, the ones with the standard brushes, I feel like this one's the best. Although I haven't tried the last variant of the mini turbine head, until now that is, because that is actually in here as well. So we have one of these last generation mini turbine heads. This is the final revision before they switched to the tangle free. So this is the one that would have come with like a DC-25, DC-28, and the very early DC-41s. Got a bit of dirt and hair in there, but that's about it. It's in good shape. So yeah, it has a 50-cent sticker on it, even though that's not normally the type of sticker that, you know, you would see. So it looks like someone tried to sell this at their garage sale for 50 cents, didn't sell it, and then donated it. And now I have it. So that's great. So now so strangely enough, I actually don't own the turbine head that came out in between these two. I did at one point. In fact, now that I think about it, maybe I do. Because I remember getting one at some point, but I don't know where it is. It's probably buried in my closet at my dad's house. So, looking at the rest of this, of course, anything with Phantom on it, you know I have to buy. This is a Phantom hose extension, because let's be honest, if I don't buy this, who the hell else is going to buy this? This is another Phantom hose extension. Now, I already have a couple of these, but it's always good to have extras. You can theoretically daisy chain them and have an infinite length of hose. Not like the airflow is going to be all that effective, but it's there, so not much to say about that. I guess we can open it. It has been opened, so very eager to get out. Yes, there's nothing else in the box, just the hose itself. It still smells new. The rubber right here has dry rotted a little bit, but it's not. Actually, no, it hasn't. It's just dusty. Wow. So yeah, it's not sticky or anything, so that's good. I believe this is the 7-foot hose extension, because this would have been before the 10. Yeah, here we go. Stretches to a length of 7 feet, extends the reach of the Phantom vacuum cleaning wand to 17 feet. Now, they say it gets up to 17 feet, which would be the same length of a Dyson, but in my experience, a Phantom with a hose extension reaches all the way to the top of the stairs, whereas a Dyson will reach maybe like 1 or 2 steps below the top of the stairs. But with the Phantom, in my experience, it reaches all the way to the top. And obviously, if you get the 10-foot hose extension, then yeah, you're going to have 20 feet and you'll get all the way to the top of your stairs. No problems. But, yeah. So, we've got that. It works for the Phantom Fury 10 amp, the Phantom Thunder 12 and 11 amp vacuums. It also works with the Phantom Cyclone XT. It works with every Phantom upright. It would also work with the Crosswinds and the Wildcat as well. It does not work with the Phantom Lightning because the Lightning uses a standard 1 1/4 fitting. But the cool thing about the Lightning is that all these Dyson attachments, well, not this one because this one's the new fitting, but all these Dyson attachments will work on the Lightning because the Lightning is an 1 1/4 fitting. So that's cool. So yeah, that is that. Oh yeah, oof, that's loud, but that does switch. Yeah, it does switch. I found this not very effective on carpet because the brushes still get caught. And these are very coarse. But yeah, so we've got a Phantom hose extension. Did I need another phantom hose extension? No, not at all. Was I gonna buy it, considering that nobody else would? Absolutely. So if I ever get to the point where I sell one of my phantoms, which will probably never happen, then I'll probably include a hose extension with it, since I have an extra. Unless I forget, I might just end up keeping it. But yeah, so and this is copyright 1997. So right after the Fury came out, because the Fury came out in late '96. So that's fun. And finally, we got a bunch of extra little trinkets. And well, by trinkets I mean attachments. We have another Dyson attachment. This is a bit odd because I'm not sure what this is supposed to go to. I want to say this goes to the DC-16, but I could be wrong about that because I'm pretty sure the 16 was the one that had the holes right here. I think. Correct me if I'm wrong. And is this 1.25 or is this? No, that's the new style of Dyson. Yeah, it's the same as that. So this will work on all the new Dysons. All the new upright Dysons, I should say, not the new cordlesses. Then here we have a combo tool for a Dirt Devil, which is great. I always need these. I'm always out of them. Here's a random little upholstery tool. For some reason, whenever I saw this, my mind immediately went to Miele, but I'm not sure if that's accurate. It looks like a Miele tool to me, but I'm not sure. We've got a belt of some kind. I'm trying to see if there's any markings on it. It says that. I think that's supposed to say 71023. So, not sure what that goes to. Got our random crevice tool, probably related to all the shop vac stuff. Got another crevice tool. This one looks like a Dirt Devil. This one's also just a standard 1.25 crevice tool. Classic Hoover Elite upholstery tool with little teeth. We've got a Kenmore / Panasonic upholstery tool. Nice. Another Kenmore Panasonic dusting brush. Very soft bristles. Very nice. And finally, we have a hose for some sort of Hoover Elite. I want to say this goes to like probably a proper Elite because it looks like it is a stretch hose. Not very stretchy, but it is a stretch hose. So it looks like it would sit on the dock like that. So it would help if that was in frame. Oh, there's a random little spring here too. That could probably be useful. I think that actually might go to something. So yeah, that is that. Let's see, does that fit? Oh, actually, that's 1.25. So that probably doesn't go to a Panasonic. Huh. Interesting. What about this Miele? That's also 1.25. Okay. Dirt Devil, obviously, that's 1.25. And then Wesselwork, that's 1.25. And that is not 1.25. So yeah, we got a lot of good stuff here, a lot of good attachments, a ton of good stuff. Try to get all this in the shot, in the frame. There's just so much stuff here. There's that, there's that, there's that. So many attachment kits. There's that, there's that, there's that, there's that. I don't know if that's even in frame. There's that. And then there's that. Am I still in frame? Yes, I am. There's that. There's that. That. All of that. This. And this. And the speakers. So yeah, I'd say that's a good amount of stuff. So yeah, pretty interesting. Not much to say about that. So yeah, this was Intellitech Studios with a quick video just going over all this crazy crap that I got from my local Catholic charities. and then also what I got at Salvation Army as well. So that's fun. Ton of good stuff. Ton of parts, mostly attachments. It seems like this is just mostly attachments. But nothing wrong with having plenty of extra attachments, or in the case of some of my machines, the attachments necessary to make them complete. Because as you guys know, I like all of my machines to be complete and have all of their onboard attachments as necessary when they enter my collection. So yeah, this is Intellitech Studio signing out. I'll see you guys in the next video. I hope you all have a good one. Let me know what vacuum you want me to review next. And yeah, that's about it. So I'll see you guys in the next video, and I hope you all have a good one. Peace.